We're rolling into another great week of the NFL's Way to Play offseason training. And in today's training, we're going to focus on keeping your eyes forward. So as you're going through today's movements, I want you to find a point on the wall in front of you and focus on that. As it relates to our game, blocking and tackling, the idea is to make contact with appropriate posture. Thus, keeping the eyes locked on a target will help maintain more appropriate posture upon contact. So now, let's get ready to play some football.
Our primary movement for today's workout is the clean pull from the floor. We want to make sure we're setting up in a good, stable position at the bottom, making sure that our back is flat and our hips are back. We also want to make sure that our eyes are forward, finding a point on the wall to look at, and making sure that we keep that position through the entire pull. We're then going to push through the ground, exploding through our legs and getting a tall shrug at the top without our elbows bending too much. For the split squat jumps this week, we're still keeping the goblet hold, but now instead of stopping in between each rep, we're going to be reactive with it, meaning the second we land, we're sinking into the split squat, but then redirecting as fast as possible, all while making sure that we're landing in a stable position and keeping our eyes forward, looking at that spot against the wall. This week for our rotational step-ups, we're adding a dumbbell at the shoulder, meaning the movement's going to be much more challenging as we lift the leg off the ground. Our leg that's in the ground is going to have to work a whole lot harder in order for us to stay stable. Again, we're rotating without our foot pivoting, so we're really trying to drive the hip open, much like we're going to need to drive ourselves onto angles in the game. For the partner dissociation, this week we're combining both the upper and the lower body dissociations. Remember, for the upper body dissociation, we're trying to flip the hips as we jump and then coil ourselves back to center. And with the lower body dissociation, we're going to move the upper body and then snap the lower body back together. That's all for today's workout. Remember, the focus of the day is keeping the eyes forward and making sure that we find a spot on the wall to look at for every set. This is going to put you in a better position to lift, and then when you get onto the field, put you in a better position to take on contact and keeping your head up.